What's up, guys? Ivan here with getivan.com, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about the upsell that I have on my B2B list cart. So when you select a core niche, you can either buy all the niches or you can pick one of them, and I have a variety. They all provide a large number of contacts, email contacts for use with cold email marketing or Facebook lookalike audiences. And it's about I think it's about $1 per thousand contacts. So it's a really good deal. I normally charge $125 per list for custom orders. And like I've said in other videos, I've processed more than 700 of these since 2020 up to date. So I've done quite a number of orders and improved the formatting process over the time and the data collection process, etc. And really gone back and forth about how to structure and sell the data. And I decided that, if I can get the price of 3 lists or so, then I don't mind giving, a dozen or something like that lists. The minimum guarantee that I have per list is, well, maybe not minimum guarantee, but because some of the obscure niches can vary in yield, but I think the average list is like 10K mails per sample. And so as you can see here, there's 300K plus contacts at minimum per folder that you get access to. But when you pick a core niche, I also offer an upsell here. And that's what I wanted to talk about and show you some examples of in this video for retail, digital, and e-commerce niches. So normally 2 chunks would be $750, and so I've marked this down to $625. And it includes a minimum guarantee of 300K plus contacts. And you can see here that I include niches for Shopify and WooCommerce niche sites, marketing, web and graphic design, SEO, PPC, ad agencies, call centers, security, hotels, furniture, churches, etc. So it is by far the most data for the best price. But you do have to purchase one of the core niches, and then you can check this little button here. And if you click the link below this video, the shop.getivan.com link, it should auto apply the coupon, which is done here. And the coupon is just Get Ivan, but you can get a pretty nice 20% off deal there and get an enormous amount of data that is marked down pretty well. So this is a screenshot of some of the niches that are included. So you can see 25 e-commerce niches in the USA. This is a pretty good sample for Shopify and WooCommerce in particular, if you want sites with those footprints. Auto body shops and collision repair. So just to explain, when I say retail, digital, and e-commerce, the retail is very broad because I did 2 niches per core category, but some of those did not really fit into these other ones. Like maybe it would, instead of doing contractor niches, maybe it would have been better to do, local, car and contractor niches or something. But I kind of chose to do it like this, like sort of related, sort of different, depending on what you're looking at. And for everything else where it wasn't convenient, then I just said, okay, these are retail, and we're just gonna swath them all into the bonus, So there are a lot of niches in here, and there's a tiny amount of overlap where I thought, okay, there's a bunch of weird niches included in one file where a customer was like, I want beauty supply and fried chicken or something like that. I don't think there's anything like that, but you get the idea. Something really weird. I put all the rest of the odd ones into this area because I wanted people to get access to data that the average person probably would never request, but if they see it, they might go, hey, that's kind of interesting. Maybe I could do something with that. So auto body shops and collision repair, beauty and clothing, 23 keywords. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's an e-commerce footprint niche, right? A footprint file right there, I'm pretty sure. So 23 beauty and clothing keywords. and then looking for WooCommerce and Shopify in particular. There might have been some other ones too. I have had a number of orders where I've done Squarespace and Magento and some of the other platforms also included with those two big ones. But call centers, churches, and charities. Let's see, clothing shops, and this one's just churches actually, but there's another one in here somewhere that's churches and charities. Clothing shops and stores. That one might be an e-commerce file. Facebook and Google ad agencies, fashion, beauty, clothing, etc. See, furniture stores, gift shops, graphic designers. That's a solid one. Hotels and resorts. Hotels and resorts and casinos. Those are interesting right there. Laser tag, marketing agencies, men and women clothing. That's a solid e-commerce file if I recall. That might need to be marked as a master file actually, because that one I think includes a number of terms in certain depth. SaaS companies, SEO agencies, SEO companies. Those could be combined and scrubbed, but I think this is directories. Yeah, this is a premium file, meaning that just means that I used a number of terms and I went really deep. So this is the SEO agency file is really solid. Actually, that might be the one we need to take a look at for digital. Let's see, Shopify supplement sites, something or other, web design. Let's look at the other folder. This is a huge one. Alarm, security, and CCTV systems, amusement parks, automotive body and repair shops, auto repair. Don't know what the deal is with this one here. Let's see, bookstores, bowling alleys, cabinet and showcase. And that was like the thing. This one is the kind of thing like what do you call when people go to showrooms? Maybe I think that might be what this is. Showroom, showcase types of shops. Anyways, car dealers, car dealer and repair. Let's see, charities, churches and charities. That's just directory sample. But this was the sample that I did for recently. I did my first, my most of my use case in the past has been for cold email, and but I've had customers who use these lists for lookalike audiences, and so I finally got around. I said, okay, let's see what this is about, because I got repeat customers that keep doing this for lookalike audiences. So I tested it with the churches and charities sample just from directories for my ministry brand here, KJV Cards. And some of you guys are aware of, I've mentioned it at times. I've been doing a lot with this with, new artworks and content, and it's going really well. It's a lot of work, but it's going really well. And I did a test on my Facebook page with the churches and charities sample for my first lookalike audience test. And I just sent it to one of my generic posts, which had no call to action. And I was really surprised. For a $6 ad test, it got close to 300 click-throughs and 170 likes. And I think I got like a couple of subscriptions from that. So I was really surprised. I was like, man, that was killer. So it's going to vary between your niches and what kind of ad copy you have there and all that. But I was really surprised at how effective the lookalike system was. I took these mails from churches and charities and I made a lookalike audience. It was super easy. I mean, based on the response I got and how easy it was, like, as I've said in other places, I think that the lookalike use case is so much better now than cold email. I mean, you can do both, but cold email has so many things, infrastructure and things you got to figure out. I would say just do this, just do not this sample, but lookalike audiences, like even from directory samples, even just a small audience sample, like a smaller one, like 1,000 or something like that, you can still create. I don't know if there's a minimum that Facebook has, but you can still create a solid sample. So something to keep in mind. I just want to mention that just on the side here. I'll be testing it further and maybe doing some videos on it in the future. Clothing shops and stores. That one might be search. I think that's a search engine sample not, it might not be e-commerce related. That might be why it's labeled like that. Collectibles and memorabilia, computer repair, dating coaches, disc jockeys, display companies. That was the one I was thinking of earlier. Display companies, electronic stores, event coordinators, exhibition and solutions, and something or other. Furniture designers, garden supply, and hydroponics. That might be neat. Well, no, I guess not. I guess that could be in a contractor space too, but anyway, no, well, it's whatever. Anyways, gun stores, hotels, and resorts in the UK. There's another row, and then there's another row about up to this place down below. So there's a lot of data in this upsell, and it's marked down. And if you apply the 20% off coupon, then you can get one of the core niches in this one for 800, which might seem like a lot to some. Like my prices are pretty solid. I've been charging 125 for per custom list and to get fire up the proxies and things like that. But for how much data you're getting an enormous, you're basically getting over 1 million contacts for that price. So it's like, it's like $1 per 1,000 or something. And if you're doing a variety of things in a particular folder, a variety of niches, like, you're going to get your value, and especially if you use lookalike audiences, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that, if you just let that ad run for a while, as long as you're getting good engagement, like you should do well. Of course, I don't know. There's a lot of variables, right? But if you're interested in the data, check out the link below this video. And if you have any ideas for other things that might need to be added that would push you over the limit to ordering, then just leave a comment below. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.